The thing about Plus listings is when you're accepted in the program, you get a design and marketing professional to help you set up your listing, and they help write your title. This is exactly how I learned the formula that Airbnb likes. Titling is critical when you're listing anything on the internet because you have less than 2 seconds to grab the attention of the viewer, spark curiosity, and then get them to click. Now this is an example of a poorly ran Airbnb listing and its title. Now here's how I'd rewrite it. You see the difference? Don't worry if you don't see it yet, I'll show you. Now you may be saying just short and sweet, right Kai? Besides, most people just look at photos and that's probably where we really should be focusing most of our attention. Well, yes, sorta. But titling is such low-hanging fruit and anyone can create a killer title that can double the number of clicks and ultimately bookings, which means now they say the best artists steal, and here are some of the best listings on Airbnb, including their titles that you can borrow or steal an idea from. First one is unique and secluded airship with breathtaking highland views. It immediately sparks interest with the airship in the title. Then after reading the title, the main photo backs up everything you just read, all within 2 seconds. The second one is luxury city center loft on a traffic-free street. Now, luxury is actually one of the lesser used words on Airbnb, and I'll tell you here in a second how I know that. So it actually helps make this listing stand out by using that word. But what is brilliant about this title is that it knows its customers well and immediately educates on potential guests in under a second. If you're looking for something in the city and away from traffic, this listing will immediately pique your interest. Also, who doesn't want luxury? People book listings because they are convenient and different from their day-to-day. And most people do not live in a constant form of luxury. Great hook here. Also, the main photo immediately grabs your attention because you see this weird floating platform above the couch, and it's very different compared to other typical listings. Next one, number 3, forest and heaven themed apartment close to the heart of the CBD. Now, if painting a picture in someone's mind is the goal, this listing knocks it out of the park. The sharp colors from the photo will immediately grab your eyes, but the title tells you everything you need to know in half a second. Remember, curiosity and intrigue is the name of the game when it comes to titles and photos, and this one does it wonderfully. Okay, so did you notice something similar with all of those listings? They were all Plus listings, which if you don't know, are the cream of the crop when it comes to Airbnb listings. The thing about Plus listings is when you're accepted in the program, you get a design and marketing professional to help you set up your listing, and they help write your title. This is exactly how I learned the formula that Airbnb likes. Adjective plus structure plus design plus highlight. Now the highlight can be anything of 4 main or key criteria that I've learned. It's either the location, main attraction, experience, or scenery. Now a lot of times people take pride in naming their listing, their space, whether it's a cabin, a container home, a dome tent, or even a tree house. Should you name your place? Now I would do this once and if you have a very rare or unique listing. This actually helps guests actually search for you through Google when they come across your listing on social media or hear about you through a friend. But I do not think that it's necessary for most spaces. So then, what words should you use? Here are the most common adjectives used for titles on Airbnb. You want to be careful that you don't use words what I call everyday common words. Remember, people are seeking out a new experience and different experience. You want to use words that can paint a picture in their minds or elicit a specific feeling or emotion. Now, before you start loading up on your title with all these hot buzzwords, take a look at the average price of the most common adjectives. You'll notice that some of the most popular words have the lowest pricing. Keep that in mind as you're strategically creating your title. Be mindful of being honest to your audience too. One thing of note is that the average Airbnb rating is 4.73, which I would consider a C- in my book. 4.6 and below, you get on the Airbnb watch list and you are at the risk of suspension. When creating your listing and title, set it up as a 5-star listing. Then you use your customer service and management to secure the 5 stars once your guests have come and stayed at your property. Now that you know how to set up your listing, do me the smallest of favor and go down and destroy that like button. Very simple act on your part, but big difference for me and the channel. And if you want to see how I rank the best and worst structures for Airbnb, check out this video right here or go download my free guide on my website, kaiandrew.com. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you on my next video. Peace out.